Hey y'all, we are finally getting a video out. I know I have been super sick. I'm so sorry about my voice in this. I hope you guys can get past it. I was really curious about these products, so I wanted to get them up and out before this comes out on the 15th. This is the Becca Pearl Glow Shimmering Eye Palette. The outer carton looks like this. And then this is the Becca Pearl Glow Luster Glow Powder. Packaging's pretty well the same for both. And the palette, I'm pretty sure, is $46. I'll put it down below to be sure. And the highlight is $38. So the packaging looks like this. Super pretty. I really like the packaging. It's like a purple. I love the packaging. So let me show you what they look like on the inside. This is what the highlight looks like, and this is what the palette looks like. So I'm so glad that I did this look. Today was the first day that I actually felt halfway decent. I'm still not 100% at all, but I really enjoyed doing my makeup today. It's the first day that I've had makeup on in like 10 days. So I was getting worried I was going to forget how to do it, honestly. If you are new to my channel, when I review an eyeshadow palette, I always prime my lids with concealer and I set them with a powder. So that is already done before we hop into the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and subscribe, click that like button, and let's hop in. Okay, I started doing swatches, but it's gonna mess up the pretty press in these, so let me show you guys the palette first. So this is what this little gal looks like. You can see all of these center pans here have almost like a seashell kind of print to them. It's really pretty. Kind of, I don't know, odd for winter. I don't know. It's a bunch of little dots is what it is. But I want to show you guys that first because, like, look at this one right here. As soon as I start to rub my finger in it, it takes that away. So I'm going to do swatches really quickly so I can see what is matte because I'm not even actually sure what is matte in here. So I'm going to do that and then we'll be right back. Okay, here are swatches. And the only true mattes in the palette are the brown and the black. So that's not super good. Also, and these swatches are like row by row. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So let me tell you this. These ones in the middle here, with the pretty imprint, they are much drier. Like if you swatch this one and swatch this one here is really smooth and kind of buttery, whereas these middle ones are, not all of them, but most of them, they're much drier, almost topper-like. Like look at this one here and this one here. They're really more so like toppers. Like this one, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see them super good. Like this one is full of glitter. This one's more like a topper. Same with this one and this one. But there is glitter in them. It's just, I don't know. But the shade that I like the most is this one right here, this beautiful blue. Again, I'm so sorry about my voice, you guys. But that is this swatch right here, and it looks beautiful. And you do have a lighter blue right there. But they're kind of, I don't know the word I'm looking for. Like it's very rich. It has a lot of depth to it. So that's what we're gonna do. That's our plan anyway. Let's hope it works. So what I'm gonna try to do is this shade right here is not actually a matte. It's more of a satin. But I'm going to try to use it as a matte because there's no transition in here. It's literally a pretty dark brown and a black. So, go figure. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush, see if we can get anything on our brush here. and put it right in our upper crease. This may not work well, we will see. We're pretty much just gonna make that blue the main focus, but I need some mattes. All right, I'm gonna try that same brown and just kind of lightly putting it in there. I wouldn't normally put a satin in the crease, but we don't have a lot of options for mattes in this palette, unfortunately. And I'm so sorry, I had to just slather on chapstick because my lips are unbelievably dry and chapped where I've been so sick. So I know it's kind of all over my face. All right, I'm gonna use that same fluffy brush. This is a Morphe M535, and I'm gonna go in with the matte brown. Very lightly tap off my excess, and then we're gonna try that in our crease. I'm gonna try to keep this a bit lower. Like we've gotta have something going on there. I wish there was just like a medium warm brown or even a medium cool brown. Just a brown, a medium brown. Because this is pretty dang dark. And then all you have left is a black, so wonderful. There's not even a matte cream in here. So we're just going to blend those together. It looks a little bit muddy, but it's probably just because there's that satin in there. And then it's a pretty dark color. I'm gonna grab the blue here on my finger. And like I said, these are a bit drier, a bit firmer, but I mean, look at that. Oh, all right. And we're gonna put that on the lid. I needed to tell you guys this really quickly. Like where I'm so close to the mirror trying to put this on, this has a really distinct off-putting smell. It kind of just smells chemically. Like it's not good. It almost reminds me of like Pine Sol, floor cleaner, chemicals. It's not good. Anyway, back to this we go. Sorry, my youngin' called. I'm actually going to grab a little bit of this lighter blue with my finger. See, these feel a bit, they have a bit more moisture in them. And I'm gonna put that on the front part of the lid. So I'm gonna get some of that blue on a Morphe M507, tap it off, and then I'm gonna get it right in the fold of my eye, kind of the crease area there, just so we don't have a distinct line. I think it looks pretty good. Like, I mean, it was easy. That was just a few of the shades. I so wish there was a transition color in there though. So I'm gonna grab a big fluffy brush, grab that brown again, and just try to get right in here. Really light pressure. We're gonna take the first shade right here. We're gonna pop that one on the inner corner. Oof, that is so pretty. Wow, that is stunning. All right, I think that's really about all we could do. You could definitely add in the black if you wanted to. Not really feeling a black. Like I said, I've been super sick, so I'm trying to kind of liven things up. So I don't want everything to be so dark, but I couldn't help but use that blue. It's like a blue gray, but it's definitely blue. So I'm gonna go off camera, do this eye, and do the face, and I'll see you guys in just a few. Okay, so I went ahead and did the lower lash line. I tried the black. I used it kind of as a liner. You guys see my little brush here? I did that super close, about 3/4, 2/3 of the way in. So I started from the outside and kind of stopped. And then I just used a pencil brush and went in with the brown, the matte brown, but it was kind of like it, I don't know, it didn't give me enough. So I actually took the same pencil brush and went in with the shade that we went in with all over the lid. And this shade, to me, when I first seen it, it looked very blue-gray. But if you look at it in the sun, it almost looks kind of taupey, bluish, purple. I don't know. It's a color that I really, really like. I put on Eylure 143 lashes, and I have on some Too Faced Melted Lipstick, and this is what we've got, but I don't have blush or highlighter on because we're gonna try the highlight that goes with this. So let me get it out of the package. Sorry guys, as the day has went on, my voice has gotten a little worse. Yeah, I don't know. So you can see that there. Beautiful packaging. Like, I love the imprint there. I think this is stunning. It says Becca in the middle. And I'm going to grab my brush here. So what this is supposed to do is it's supposed to give you that wet look of a wet liquid highlighter. But this is a powder. So it says the next generation of highlight, a limited edition water light gelified glow powder that creates our most pure and pearlescent form of glow. Highlight the skin with glassy looking pure light reflecting pearls for a multi-dimensional luminous finish. The innovative lightweight formula applies and blends like a powder but creates liquid like glow on the skin. We'll see about that. So I looked it up, and if it's a powder we can use a brush, and I did set the under eyes. So I'm gonna see, like, I'm getting in there pretty good and there's not much coming off. I might have to use a more dense brush, but we're gonna try this first. We'll scoot on in here. Oh no, it shows up. Alright, it does show up. Let me grab a different brush, and on this side we'll use the different one. Oh, and before I forget, on the inner corner where we went in with that more pinkier shade, I went in with this one, which is more blue reflective, and I think it looks a lot better. So, alright, hold that thought. Okay, I grabbed the Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm going to put this in there because I think it's going to pick up a lot more. And we will try this side. Oh yeah, that picks up way more. Man, that is pretty. You guys know I love liquid highlights. My favorite is actually a primer, but I like highlights that aren't so colorful, like they don't leave too much of a tone on your skin. But this is stunning. Like, look at that on my skin. Wow. You guys, yes. Hard yes for this. I love this. Like, it does look wet and beautiful, but there's no real pigment to it. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, if you have a gold highlight, you see that gold. It's, I don't know. This is, I like it. Let me do a swatch, just to see what we see here. Okay, it's definitely more pinky. It's right here. And I knew it was. It said like pearlescent pink. But I actually like pink highlights on me. Most people with medium to dark skin go for gold. And I actually really like pink. I know. And I have a warm undertone, but I love it. Alright, I'm going to throw some blush on, and then we will finish talking about this. So let's talk about all of this. I've fallen in love with this highlighter. I'm going to keep using it. If something weird happens or it doesn't look good over all foundations, I will let you guys know. But I love this. I love the way that it looks. Now, the palette is different for me. I like the way this eye look turned out. I think it's pretty. I hate, let me reiterate that, I hate the smell. But with all of that being said, I think this is more of an accent palette. I don't think this is a standalone palette. I think you're gonna have to reach for other palettes if you want different looks. It has a ton of shimmer shades or topper shades, but it doesn't have your mattes to build a look. I do not understand why companies come out with palettes like this with two mattes. You got a dark brown and a black. That does not make sense to me. But if you like the colors, I mean, it worked good. Like I said, some of it is a bit drier. I don't know, they're different. They're a little bit drier. They're more like toppers, but they work beautifully on the eyes. The mattes were a little bit harder to work with. Like, even the black is more of a soft black, and the brown, I mean, it's a brown, you know, they're just more firmly pressed, not as buttery and blendable. Okay, so the price point alone, I just don't think this is worth it. I think you can get a lot of other palettes for what you're gonna pay for this that you'll enjoy a lot more than this one. Now, the highlighter is still very expensive, but I mean, a full-size highlighter will last years, so I think this is worth the money. So we're going 1 out of 2 here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, I hope you subscribe and click that bell, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye, guys.